Hi everyone, with summer upon us, I thought now would be a great time to share some of my pedicure favourites, which are salon quality, great for nail techs and for use at home too. So let's jump in and get started. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to show you guys, I really like this set. This here is a pedicure set that I actually bought online. It is stainless steel, and inside there it pretty much has most of the things that you need to start off with when you are working with feet. So obviously you have your cuticle pusher and your little sort of like cuticle knife kind of thing that you would use to sort of clear around the cuticles. Then you have a file, kind of one of the more harder files. Also then this here, as you can see, that's just a large pair of sort of spring action toenail clippers. So they're really heavy duty, so anyone with really thick, awkward toenails, this here would definitely be a help in cutting. And then you've also got as well too the toenail guard, which is this here little sort of plastic thing that is magnetized, and it just attaches on. It literally just slots on, and that's just so that whenever you are cutting any nails, that nothing kind of flies up at you and causes a bit of an injury. And then you have the toenail rasp, which is one side is pointed and the other side is just sort of flat, so that's great for sort of getting in round under the nails, especially sort of round the corners and things like that, whenever you are clearing out sort of any debris and sort of sock stuff and things like that there. So that's a great tool for that. And then you've also got the sidewall tool as well too. So this here basically sort of just slots down the sidewall and just sort of in and under, and really helps if you have a nail that's kind of curved and it's growing down in. This here will help to sort of lift that up slightly and sort of clear out underneath, or help sort of trim it kind of way. So that's a really good handy tool as well too. Okay, so another thing that I would recommend is getting one of these stainless steel files. If you don't have one already, they are fantastic, especially after you've trimmed your toenails, and obviously you've maybe got some wee sort of raggedy bits around the edges. Well, a stainless steel file like this here is fantastic for just sort of making sure that all those little edges are nicely filed. I find it, and I know a lot of other people find it, so much more tolerable than the like of a standard file. This here one is a boomerang file. That is my own file that I use for my own nails, my own gel extensions. Whenever I'm sort of filing down, I love these boomerang files because they have the curved side and then the straight side. But obviously something like this here on a natural nail is a little bit it's a little bit too abrasive, and it's quite chunky as well too, whereas these ones here are, as you can see, they're really fine. So there's just, it's very thin, which makes it really easy to just sort of get in and file with. So there's good, and obviously because it's stainless steel, you can sanitize it in, if you have a sanitizer tray or an autoclave or anything like that there, it's perfect for that. So that's another thing to add to your shopping list. Okay, so my next recommendation is this beautiful pedicure collection by Queso Salon and Spa Professional range. It has all natural ingredients and contains no parabens, sulfates, propylene glycol or mineral oil. So it's absolutely gorgeous, and I shall show you what you get in the box. This too is also linked below, and it is amazing. This is the tea tree and ginger breeze, and this here is an invigorating foot spray. Obviously it contains tea tree and ginger, and it gives the most beautiful, cool, soothed, revitalized feeling. It is so nice, and the smell is amazing. anytime I spray this, anyone who's about is like, oh, that is so nice. It is beautiful. They're really good quality products, but that's one of the items that you get in the Pedicure collection. Another one that you get, another spray that you get in there is this here. This is Mandarin Spritz Hygiene Spray. And basically it just helps to avoid any infection so that you can sanitize your area. And then obviously then you've got the nice smell of mandarin to just kind of waft around as you are hygienically spraying everything. So it's fantastic. Basically you just spray it on whatever area that you're working on with the foot just before you start any treatment. So just give a little spray over your feet or whoever's feet you're working on, and then they are good to go. The next product that's in the box is Citrus Squeeze. This here is stunning. I love the smell of this. I am a citrus girl. I absolutely love it. Anytime I'm out getting soaps, shower gels, anything like that there, it's always the citrusy scents that I am drawn to anyway. So I love this. This here is mango and citrus, and this is their foot soak. And it just, oh, it smells absolutely gorgeous. So what you do is you just pop a little bit of this here into your water, your foot soak, whether you're using a little sort of bubble, like an actual foot spa, or just a basin, whatever it is you use. And you just literally pop a little bit in, and oh my goodness, it smells amazing. So you soak your feet for about sort of 10 to 15 minutes, and oh, they feel incredible as they come out. Like, they're silky soft, they are so nice. So this foot soak is absolutely gorgeous. So like I say, sort of you just pop a little bit in, soak your feet for about 15 minutes, pat dry, and then you just continue on with your treatment. So this here is beautiful. Highly recommend it. And then another product in the box. This here is the Foot Scrub, and this is the Lime and Ginger Tangle Foot Scrub. Again, another beautiful smelling product. It's absolutely gorgeous. So you just pretty much sort of put a blob of that there on and just rub it into the feet, and it kind of like helps break down sort of the rough areas of skin to just to leave your feet feeling really refreshed and soft, and you just kind of massage it in. And if you pay particular attention obviously to the like of the heel and the hard skin areas, like, you know, obviously sort of the callousy areas, which are normally sort of on the pads of your feet, so it feels fantastic after you have a really nice rub down of it. So it's lovely. Gets rid of all that nasty dead skin, so really like that. Then there's the foot mask, and this is another one of my favourites in the box. This is Peppermint and Blueberry Twist, and this just smells divine. What you do with this one here is that you will apply it over your feet, and then you just sort of like wrap the towel. So usually what I do, if I'm for example, say if I'm doing my daughter's feet or whatever, and her little foot's there, and I will massage that over and then wrap the towel over her foot and just kind of let that sit then for maybe, say, again, a good sort of, you know, 10 to 15 minutes. And then it just gets rinsed off, and oh my goodness, it leaves your feet feeling absolutely fantastic. So it's really, again, it's really good to help relieve sort of dry, hard skin areas. So, and obviously with like the peppermint, and there's menthol in there too, it just sort of leaves your feet feeling really cool and refreshed. So this here is another gorgeous one to help take care of your feet. And then lastly, what's in the actual kit as well too is this. This is Mandarin and Mint Yogurt Foot and Leg Scrub. And oh my gosh, I think this might be my favourite thing in the box. I don't know. I'm kind of torn, but the smell of this is just divine. So this is basically sort of, you know, what you end up well, what certainly I end up sort of putting on last. And this here is just absolutely gorgeous after you've had your clean and your treatment and your nails done and stuff like that there. So it's a really deep moisturising soothing lotion, and it just helps sore tired feet feel just completely refreshed, especially after a nice clean and your toenails trimmed, and oh, it's just gorgeous. So your feet feel really revitalized, and you just massage that into just clean feet and your ankles, and you can massage it as well too into your calves because it's a foot and leg lotion, and wow, you will feel fantastic after. I know I do. I just love this stuff, so it's really beautiful. So yeah, really, really nice stuff. So that's everything that's in the queso box. Something else that I wanted to show you guys, and this is a pair of cuticle nippers from the Manicure, I think it's the Manicure company. Yeah, Manicure company, and these are stainless steel cuticle nippers. Now I use these for pedicures. I use these here to actually cut the nails across, and the reason why I prefer to use these here is because whenever you're actually using like a normal kind of toenail clipper, whenever you put a normal clipper on, I'll see if I've got one here. Yep, I do. So if you were ever using like a normal clipper and you put your nail in and you're squeezing down like that, obviously you're putting a lot more stress on the nail using this kind of clipper as opposed to these kind here. So this is obviously a little cuticle nipper, and I just find that it is so much easier. If you ever watch the meticulous manicurist Laurie Holloway, and she's always using these here to cut the toenails, and has stressed a couple of times that they are much better for cutting the toenails, because obviously they just, with the sort of the smaller area, it doesn't cause as much stress on the nail as a normal toenail clipper. And you can as well too, you can get in better to sort of to follow the smile line, or if you have any particular sort of ingrown bits of nail that you kind of, or awkward nail that you kind of need to get out, especially if someone has a slightly hooked nail. So I just find them that they're really handy to get into rather than these here. I just sort of find that the normal clippers are quite awkward. So whether you're sort of doing your own or not, I would definitely recommend switching to these here. I just find them so much better than the standard toenail clippers. And lastly guys, I wanted to show you this here, which I've been loving. This is the Carivas Foot Spa. It has massage rollers, bubble jet for circulation and foot tiredness, a herb box for little foot salts, an infrared heater, keeps the water between sort of 35 and 48 degrees centigrade, a good 1.5 meter cord, which is good, and nice quiet running sound. So I'll leave the link for it below because it's a fab foot spa. Okay guys, there we go. That is my pedicure essentials. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're thinking of maybe treating yourself to some pedicure products, or maybe it's something that you're thinking of actually providing as a service, then these are definitely some products of sort of spa, salon quality to have a look into. I certainly recommend them, but do you have any favourite products or any fantastic feet treats? If so, let me know in the comments down below. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will leave as many links as I can to everything. And I will see you all again next week. Bye.